Hello, let's look at this problem. Express each ratio as fraction in the simplest form. When you talk about ratio, you're talking about the comparison of two different things or two or more things. One thing you need to note when calculating or solving or expressing ratio is that you should take note of whatever comes first. So, for instance, you want to compare two different items, maybe cake and ball. It's important that you take note of the quantity of cake against the quantity of ball. Okay? Or you have men and women. If men comes first, ensure that they must align the first figure or quantity you have there is that of the male, and the second or the next is that of the female. So let's express this. Now let's express this ratio as fraction in the lowest term. Please look up for the video on how to solve for fractions in simplified fractions. Now we have 28 balls to 32 balls. Now, the 28 balls here and 32 balls is expected that we simplify them in fraction. So we need to express this in fraction. Please note that 28 balls, because it is first, the rule in fraction says that it has to come first or it has to be at the top if it's a fraction. So for 28 balls in fraction, we're going to have 28 over 32. This is next. Now we have placed this in fraction. So what we're going to do next now is to get it to its simplest form. Simplest form means that you should reduce it to its lowest term, or the reduce to the point whereby nothing can divide any longer. Now looking at this, what do you think can divide? Now I can use 2 to divide 28, that will give me 14, and 2 divide 32, that gives me 16. I'm going to still reduce further because I know something can still go down. I can use 2 again and I have 7, and I use 2 here, I have 8. Now looking at this is actually the simplest form of this expression. So my answer here is 7 over 8. Alright, so this is the simplest form of this ratio. Here I have 35 at the top over 70 stones. So I'm going to reduce this. Looking at this, we actually know that there are 235 in 70, but for the purpose of for the sake of the younger learners, I can use 5 to divide 35, and I have 7, and I can use 5 against 70, and I'm going to have 1 remainder, 2, that's 4. That's 4. Okay, now looking at this is actually 7 is multiple of 14, so 7 can divide 7 1, and 7 can divide 14, that gives me 2. Okay, so this is actually the simplest form of this expression, and here I have 1 over 2. So this is my answer. So you're going to solve this, right, using this same method. Thank you very much, and do well to like and subscribe to this channel for more mathematics problems and solutions. Bye bye.